Okay, I wanted to make this video for a while. I didn't know how to word it or say it, so I wrote it down. I might be reading it because there's too much to say and I forget. It's about my life back when everything happened. Okay, I'll start with my name. I am Tiffany Harrell, and I am victim of a bad car accident and a massive brain injury. Here's my story. Okay, I might cry. Just a fair warning. Okay, where we go? It was back in December 6th, 1996. My mom was at a drinking party, and my dad was high on pills. And Mom came home from the drinking party, and my parents got into a fight. My dad threw me, my 3-year-old brother, my mom, and I out. Mom was speeding down a country road at 107 miles per hour. And we hit black ice, a post, and a deer. Mom and Tyler flew one way. I flew the other way. Skid across the ground. My face got a bunch of road rash. I was face down in a puddle of water for half an hour. And the cop came and said, "Leave her, she's already dead." Then some good people named Nancy and Ray Bernhardt came and rescued my little brother and I. Nancy found Tyler, and Ray came and got me. He saw that I had an open skull fracture and was face down blowing bubbles. He picked me up and I threw up all that water. The EMS came and took me to the hospital, and a doctor who examined my eyes and saw that one of my pupils wouldn't undilate. See? She said, "This little girl ain't gonna make it through the night." I heard her. Anyways, back to the story. They flew me to a bigger, better hospital, and I heard my dad say, "Tiffany, I'm gonna kill your mother." The doctor was like, "Delane, she can still hear you." Then he was escorted out by cops. Later, my older brother came in and said, "Tiffany, don't die. I'm the older brother. You should watch me die first, not the other way around." Then, a week or so later, I was waking up from the coma. They stuck me back in a third coma. One coma was from me hitting the ground. Second one was from me drowning, which I wasn't supposed to wake up from. And third, medically induced coma. Then, a week or so later, the PBS station was giving out toys, and they gave me a tickle me elmo and said, "This little girl's a fighter. Let's leave this here so she has a smile to wake up to." It still works. It's crazy. Then when my brain unswelled, The doctor said her brain had swelled. Call Tiffany's family and have them come up here. Grandma and Grandpa Harold came and welcomed me back. Then my father showed up. I smiled and threw up all over Elmo. He washed Elmo in the washing machine. I'm surprised he still worked. Then I was flown down to Indy Hospital for recovery. I was crawling around, minding my own business, and I heard a doctor say, "This little girl ain't gonna walk or talk again." I looked at him like, "You just watch me." And even though I was paralyzed from the arm down, I started getting up, and the doctor was like, "Huh?" Then I started stumbling and walking, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, she's walking." Then they put me through speech therapy. And showed me a picture of a frog. It took me about an hour to put all those words together. Like I was saying, frog. And they were like, okay, she jumped over 2 hurdles, which was kind of impossible, but then they were like, okay, let's teach her how to eat again. Then they set me down in front of a table with a bowl of applesauce and a spoon. Before the car accident, I was right-handed. It's still a bit paralyzed. Then they said to me, "Go on, Tiff, try." And I was like, how am I supposed to do this? I'm right-handed. Then they picked the spoon up and put it in my left hand and said, "Now try." I got the hang of it. They said, "Okay, let's pull the feeding tube and send her home." They pulled the feeding tube while I was awake. I was thinking, "You're a jerk, that hurt," while crying. Then I walked out of there a happy little girl. I lived with my grandparents for the first 2 years out of the hospital. Happy, healthy. Then my mom and dad got back together. Then I lived with them. At the age of 9, I was pretty much on my own, abandoned. At the age of 13, Mom and Dad divorced. And while all this was happening, at the age of 11 and a half, epilepsy came into my life. Then at the age of 18, I finally got diagnosed. After I had a mini seizure at a doctor's office, and the doctor asked my mother, "What's this?" And she said, "Oh, she's doing that for attention. She does it all the time." And then the doctor was like, "No, that's a seizure. Take her into a neurologist now, or you're going to prison for the rest of your life." She took me to a neurologist. She fought with me, saying, "Oh, this is your fault." Nope. And then I got the help I needed, and the abuse got worse. 2012, I was at the school, and they helped me get out on my own, and I've been happy. 2014, Josh came into my life, and we were very happy. 2017, we got married, and now we're happy as can be. There's my story. Sorry if it depressed you. Have a nice day.